Hello everyone, it's Sam here. Sorry for the bad quality of video, but it is 12:20 a.m. right now, and silly me, just going to check up with my orchids, and I realized that this orchid of mine is not doing very well. It's got some kind of infection. The leaves look really leathery, and it's not from dehydration or anything. It's got some nasty fungal thing, and it was actually a beautiful orchid, but it came down with a bug. So I was browsing on Instagram a few days ago, and one of the users that I follow, he tried this experiment where he blah blah blah. What am I trying to say? Where he basically submerges an orchid in water for 2 days and then lets it dry for 5 days. So I'm gonna try that out. It was in sphagnum moss, as you see here. So, so I cleaned it out, removed all the sphagnum moss, and as you can see, there's a whole bunch of dead, rotting roots here. And then I took off the bottom part here of the base of the phal here. So I snapped that off, and as you can tell, I also accidentally took off one or two good roots as well, but that's okay. So I have all the roots here that's still left. This is brown here, this root here, but it's not completely, I don't know. I'm deciding whether or not to keep it, or I'll just keep it for now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have this cup here, this glass here, and I'm going to try that method out. So I have nothing to lose. I'm not going to try to save this orchid. I'm just going to try as an experiment. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'll go ahead and throw it out. Which is kind of a shame, because this was my birthday gift from my boyfriend a couple years ago. So yeah, it was doing pretty good for a couple years, and then all of a sudden it just came down with something. And this is the only orchid in my collection that's not doing so well. Yeah, okay, so here we go. This is just a regular drinking glass, nothing fancy. So yeah, so the Instagram user, he said that's what he does. He basically submerges it for 2 days in water. So I wouldn't call it a water orchid. So he submerges it in water for 2 days, and then after that he dunks out the water, and then he lets it dry for 5 days. So we're gonna test it out. Ignore the dishes, please. Okay. This actually may be a little bit too much water. And I shouldn't be doing this at night, because chances are I'm gonna get root rot, or crown rot. But this orchid's already sick to begin with, so come on, get in there. Actually, this glass might be just a bit too small. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna pick this up better once I stop filming. I'm gonna dry out the crown there. So we'll see how this goes. My plan is to just leave it in water for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, and then for the rest of the week, Monday to Friday, I'm just gonna let it sit in a glass vase with nothing in it. So no fertilizer or anything right now. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you updated on the progress. In the past, I did try to do bare root in a glass vase, but that didn't work out for me because I wasn't keeping up with the schedule, and I wasn't watering. You're supposed to mist the roots every day, and then work got in the way, and I forgot, or I didn't have time. So the orchid actually ended up just dying from neglect, I guess, because you really have to be consistent with the schedule. So yeah, it was too high maintenance for me, but With this, I can just leave it for 2 days on the weekend, let it soak in water, and then the rest of the week to dry it out. So, yeah, so I asked the user how it went for him, and he said that it was actually going really well, and it even spiked. So it had a flower and everything, a full set of flowers, and yeah. And there's also another user on Instagram that I saw, and basically it was just in a glass vase with a little bit of water, the orchid, so no medium or anything like that. It was completely in a bare vase, in a bare glass, just roots only, and they just left like a little bit of water, and that's it. And the orchid itself had tons of blooms, flowers. It was just looking really healthy. So I messaged that user. She lives in Sweden, I believe. I messaged her and I told her about my YouTube channel, and I asked her to take some more pictures so I can show you guys. It was absolutely incredible. So yeah, I'm all for experimenting. So this is a good phal to use. I didn't want to sacrifice any of my healthier phals. So yeah, excited about this, and hopefully it turns out good. Hopefully it's a positive thing. So there you go. Wish me luck, guys. Bye bye.